Russia is looking to trap Ukrainian forces in Robotyne as they started counterattacking their flanks. It's day 565 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from Robotyne sector. Fierce fighting continues on the entire front, as Ukrainian forces are launching several attacks daily on Russian positions. These attacks are sometimes done with or without support of tanks and armored vehicles. However, Russian forces were able to repel most of the attack. Latest report says, Ukrainian forces, after several days of attack, were able to take the gray areas under their control. It seems like they were able to successfully clear the abandoned Russian trenches in these areas. Recently, a Ukrainian source shared a video of their two armored vehicles attacking a Russian position. In response, Russian forces tried to destroy the armor with drones and anti-tank weapons. However, this time they were lucky, as the attacks were not accurate. This video was geolocated around here, which also supports the report about the recent Ukrainian advance. Now on the eastern side, Ukraine's serious problem continues, as they still cannot bring their armored vehicles to the south, without it being targeted and damaged. Recently, Russian sources shared a video of them destroying two Ukrainian armored vehicles. The video was geolocated around here. This was near the area where Challenger was destroyed, which suggests that the problem continues for Ukrainian forces. However, Ukraine just received a new big problem to worry about. It seems like Russian forces want to trap several Ukrainian brigades in this area, as they have started attacking Ukraine's flank. If you remember, in my previous video, I reported how Ukrainian sources were concerned about the fire pocket formed in this area. They wanted Ukrainian forces to advance on the flank first, before they went southwards. However, instead of Ukrainian forces, Russian forces decided to do this themselves. Latest report says, Russian forces launched a counterattack on the eastern flank. It is said they were able to take this area under their control. Given how the territory usually changes, this is considered a respectable advance. Now this does not end here. Since yesterday, Russian forces have become very active on western flank. They are targeting Ukrainian forces moving around this road very heavily. Today, Russian sources shared many videos of them hitting Ukrainian vehicles with the help of FPV drones. Several videos like this were geolocated around this area. In the latest report by a Ukrainian source, they acknowledge that the situation on both sides is worrying. However, we don't know yet whether Russia is willing to commit to this counterattack or not. But there is no doubt that this advance will cause serious problems for Ukrainian forces. As I just reported, how Ukrainian forces are facing problems reaching the southern line with armored vehicles. So now this advance will increase that problem. Now if Russia decides to really commit on both flanks, then Ukraine will be forced to retreat from this area, and will reset the line once again. However, that is ahead of the events. Currently things are serious for both sides. Now moving to the Novomayersky sector. Intense fight continues for the trenches located at the northern outskirts of the village. Ukrainian forces are storming these trenches very intensely. Sometimes they succeed in gaining a foothold in a couple of buildings, but often Russian forces strike them with heavy artillery and repel the attack. But it is safe to say, Russian forces have withdrawn from the northern outskirts. Russian sources say they are inflicting heavy damage on Ukrainian forces. However, they say more attacks are expected. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.